According to the San Francisco Chronicle, Jordan Poole could be signing this offseason a monster contract extension to stay in the Bay. And if that's the case, Andrew Wiggins could leave. So with that, I ask you this. If you want Golden State to give Jordan Poole the bag, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, and let's start today's show. Welcome in to Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Chase Senior. Hope all of Dub Nation is having a fantastic week. We start off today's show with a report about Jordan Poole coming from the San Francisco Chronicle and the fact that the pool party could be a cash splash this offseason. This coming from Connor Letourneau. Very nice name there. He said this: the Warriors also will try to sign Jordan Poole to a multi-year contract extension this summer, which would allow them to avoid having to deal with him in restricted free agency in 2023. Keith Smith, a salary cap expert for Spotrac, estimates that the deal could be in the range of 4 years, $80 million. Now, we've seen this from Bob Myers and this Warriors front office in years past. This is really how this organization operates. The Dubs take care of their own. They've done it with Steph Curry, they did it with Klay Thompson, they did it with Draymond Green, and now they're going to do it with Jordan Poole, in my estimation, because I think he's a really important component of what the Warriors are trying to do right now and what they envision him becoming in the future. And really, this is rewarding Jordan Poole for the work that he's put in, because my oh my, he has been in the lab, and because of that, his game has elevated to a different level. You take a look at what he did in his first 2 years. Averaged around 21 minutes per 10 points per game, less than 3 assists. He only shot 38% from the floor and about 31.5% from distance. And because he was a first-round pick out of Michigan, had a lot of success with the Wolverines, everybody was expecting him to be a key bench player right away for Golden State, even though he was a teenager when he was drafted. And because he didn't live up to those expectations, a lot of people labeled him a bust. This year, he's been anything but that. With more minutes, you've seen more production. 29 minutes per 16.5 points per game. His field goal percentage has gone up 5+ points, and his three-point percentage has also gone up from about 31.5% to about 34%. And him coming in off the bench now has been a perfect role for Jordan Poole. He had to fill in for Klay Thompson. As a starter, he was able to do that as well. This is still a young player who, honestly, if you pay him $20 million per year, down the road, that could end up being a bargain. Dub Nation, I want to ask you to chime into the comment section once more, and I want you to get into the shoes of Bob Myers and play the role of Warriors GM. Do you want the Dubs to re-sign Jordan Poole? S for sign, P for pass. Let's see if he gets the bag. Let me know your thoughts on this subject matter in the comment section right now. While you're down there, make sure you subscribe to Warriors Today by Chat Sports. Last week, it was my goal to surpass 27,000 subscribers. We were able to do that. The road to 30K is now on and popping. Really want to catch the Lakers report at 42,000 subs. We bring you the latest and best Warriors news and rumors year-round, during the season and in the offseason. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below, or in a separate browser, go to youtube.com/WarriorsTV. By re-signing Jordan Poole, this would really be a move for now and in the future. Right now, he can fill that Jordan Clarkson, Lou Williams role, come in off the bench and be your ultimate sixth man. In the future, he can continue to do that if Steph Curry continues to light it up, as well as Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and the crew. But as they continue to get older, maybe they take more and more games off, and therefore that opens up an avenue in which Jordan Poole can become a starter in some instances. Here is the problem, though, and we'll talk about Andrew Wiggins coming up here in a little while. If you pay Jordan Poole, will you be able to afford Andrew Wiggins, considering Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green next year are making a lot of money? So one of these guys, Andrew Wiggins or Jordan Poole, might have to go, so you might have to make a difficult decision. This is all base salary here on your screen. Next year, Curry on the hook for $48 million, Klay Thompson $40.5 million, Andrew Wiggins in the final year of his contract, $33.5 million, and Draymond Green coming in just shy of $26 million. So does this mean that Andrew Wiggins, who made it to his first All-Star game this year, in the final year of his contract next year, could leave Golden State. We'll explore that on the other side as we continue to break all of this down here on Golden State Warriors Today. But first, I want to ask you this question. Once again, it's a difficult one. If you have to pay one, knowing one leaves, who do you pay? JP for Jordan Poole, AW for Andrew Wiggins. Once again, sound off in the comments section. If you had to sign one, let me know which player you would sign. We take a look at the updated NBA MVP odds because the homie Steph Curry still in the mix at 10-1 odds. What does that mean? You put down $1, and if he wins, you get $10 back. Now, he is currently outpaced by Joel Embiid, the Joker, as well as Giannis, but following that All-Star game in which Steph Curry went off for the 50-piece, could he have another back half of the year like he did last year when he entered the fray into the MVP consideration? Potentially. And if you think that Curry is going to win it, why don't you bet on him to win NBA MVP? You can do so right now thanks to our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head to chatsports.com/bet, enter the promo code CHAT125 for a 125% deposit bonus. You use that link in that promo code. Let's say you put in $100, automatically you get $125 back. That's $225 to game with. Do it now, be bold about it, and be a man. We continue to break down some Golden State Warriors rumors here on the channel. I am your host, Chase Senior. Appreciate all of you for making Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports a part of your day. Will Andrew Wiggins, given the rumors about Jordan Poole maybe signing a contract extension this offseason, lead to him walking after his contract expires during the 2022-2023 season? This once again coming from Connor Letourneau. Very hard name to pronounce. Golden State's current base payroll of $176 million is the highest in NBA history. By declining to use their $5.9 million taxpayer mid-level exception last summer, the Warriors showed that they intend to keep down costs when possible. All this points to an inescapable reality. Wiggins' days in San Francisco might be numbered. Few doubt that he deserves a second max contract, but that could be too burdensome an expense for a team with so many other financial obligations. I'm a big fan of Andrew Wiggins. I've often said he's underrated but overpaid. And I'm with you, San Francisco Chronicle, and for those of you saying that he doesn't deserve a second max contract, because I don't think he's worthy of it, even though he's coming off this year, his first All-Star appearance, and he's been good. About 18 points per, shooting around 48% from the floor, career high from beyond the arc at 41.5%. But Andrew Wiggins is not worth a max contract extension, especially when you combine that with the fact that Steph's on a max deal, Klay Thompson's on a max deal, Draymond Green getting paid a lot of money, and Jordan Poole could be making around $20 million per year. That's part of the problem when you put together a stacked roster and you're competing for NBA championships. Sometimes you have to make difficult financial decisions as to which players you keep and which players you let go. Once more, I'm posing this question given the information that you have at your fingertips. If you had to sign one, who do you sign and ink to a deal and keep long-term? JP for Jordan Poole, AW for Andrew Wiggins. Thanks so much for watching today's show. We appreciate the support.